Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. So I know Vex say we actually start the show very late. I go outside to make I go get some fuel. So that's why the show actually come late because it's not very easy to get the fuel. There was queue at the filling station. All right. So with that apology done, so we'll just start the show proper. So Darren Bent will be one of the football pundits out there. So Baba come as I want to talk about some strikers where him feel say Arsenal needs to get. So Baba can mention the likes of Alexander Isak, on of the opinion say if to say na him be Arteta, saying go actually go get Alexander Isak for 80 to 100 million pounds because that's the amount when Newcastle talks they would like to sell the player because they talk so many good things about the player that the player plays and finishes like Thierry Henry in there for him peak they play so good when they play for this Newcastle side. So for that reason, they feel say make Arsenal actually go get the player because it could make sense for what they try to do. So I don't know how many of them actually subscribe to that line of thoughts. So when I feel say we could try to get this player, let me know your thoughts in the comment section because for me personally, I don't get issue with Alexander Isak in terms of in overall play, the way he plays. The only place with small question mark there for that player ahead, 9 be in injury record. The guy gets a lot of injuries where they really affect in play the way when they do. Most every just jagger and small, you don't get injury. Now only that place, me, I get problem. Alexander Isaac should be like maybe 24 years. He never old. The guy is still like 24. I think 24, 25, thereabout. No be he never old. Because I see somebody from the comment section asking how old is he. So I don't think he's very old. Exactly. See somebody Gallo by Mustafa, I don't want to talk about the comment section now say but he's an injury player. Yes, not injury prone player, but the guy is very good. So the question now becomes: would you be advising Arsenal? Assuming you get advisor capacity for Arsenal, would you be advising Arsenal to actually go and pay 80 to 100 million pounds for Alexander Isak? Will that make any atom of sense to you? So that's the $1 million question we may ask. There should be other better options only for our front. If you're saying maybe like 40 million, maybe like not that kind of range. I know it's okay more risk but paying 100 million for an injury prone player for me is a no. I don't really buy that idea. So let's just proceed on to other stories. Now, when get reports say Arsenal are yet to enter contract talks with Zinchenko, we get 2 years left for an Arsenal contract. Many people they blast Zinchenko based on what happened for the Arsenal match against Aston Villa. So they are saying as things stands now, she would that make Arsenal. In fact, Fabrizio Romano and they talk all this. So we're going to talk say as things stands now, she make Arsenal actually go get another left back. You get that's what people are asking. That's the question when many people they ask now because people know they're happy with this Zinchenko. Now Fabrizio Romano call you way in onto the matter. Now Fabrizio call you talk say I can confirm that it is a possibility for Arsenal to go for a new left back in the summer to replace Zinchenko. But as of now, it never they guaranteed. Say Arsenal will get a new left back because according to Fabrizio Romano, what he's saying is that Arsenal still need to have internal meeting to discuss how the summer transfers go. But Arsenal still gets one eye for left back. For because a lot of people they blast Zinchenko say this thing what they do when they carry Zinchenko from the left back to enter inside the midfield. It is good though. It help us attacking wise, but it is costing us in the defensive side of things. Now, what many people they talk about Zinchenko, men are not forgetting a creative player and a midfielder in B, we then convert. So defensively, that is why whenever we play against fast wingers, Zinchenko they always get problem because by the time he goes to the midfield, people like Gabriel Magalhaes go need to go cover him. You don't understand now. As Gabriel Magalhaes move to go, in fact, we'll call it play three-man defense. As Gabriel Magalhaes move, Saliba self go adjust, Ben White self go adjust. But if to say that maybe somebody like Kivio or somebody like Tomiyasu, now dey for that place, he no go dey enter midfield, then he ain't going to play the normal way. So that is part of the things people are saying, and I know whether Arteta the reason now towards that direction. So we could leave all this inverted midfield role because it's not really helping us. But if you look at the other way around, now because when we all the time we win for 2024, all the 10 games winning streak, all the 11 games, all those things we'll do, we actually did all those things. Nobody really said anything, everyone bats an eye, but once hope don't lose like this. Everybody don't qualify scapegoat. So it's part of the team, but it is what it is. And just to get that balance. You get how I wish so if we sign Cancelo. Because I said Cancelo can play left back, he can play right back. So I just wish say how I wish that we can actually sign that player because the guy said he did very, very good. All right, so today that the birthday of our community member, Mr. Alade Olutimileyin Samuel. So wish you all the best things life has to offer, success, prosperity. They are all your portion in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. So enjoy the rest of your day, boss. Get out. All right, away from that. So at the beginning of the season, he gets one prediction where Jose Mourinho make about this league title. So now we say Arsenal can't lose against Aston Villa. That prediction can't come back out. It can't the trend. Now, what did Jose Mourinho say about this title race? Jose Mourinho say Manchester City gets 51% to win the league. Then Liverpool gets 49% to win the league. They can ask them how far Arsenal say nah. Get no give us 90 percentage, and it's not happened for before. As you check them now, Man City don't dey for the ascending order, and then they for the first position. So it will be somewhat difficult for Arsenal to actually overtake them because I don't know how many of them don't check Man City calendar. You see the type of teams they get. Average teams. The only big team they get are Tottenham Hotspur, and on a good day they can still beat Tottenham Hotspur. Now only them. That's why many people can't give up hope. Say Arsenal can actually do it. Nobody say the possibilities of teams like Fulham, teams like Nottingham Forest, and possibilities of West Ham, the possibilities of them taking points off Man City. It is there, but what is the probability that those teams are going to do it? It is very, very low. Compared to our own calendar, we will get Manchester United away, we get Spurs away. We still get Chelsea, just when they get Chelsea beat Everton when they fight for relegation 6-0 yesterday. Cole Palmer scored 4 goals. Cole Palmer don't equal the same number of goals where Elialan don't score. They'll be joint top goal scorer for the league. You get that Chelsea will still meet them for the Emirates Stadium. So when you look at our own calendar, look at Man City calendar, no wonder a lot of people don't already give up hope. Make I no lie for you. People like me, an open body. But if miracle go up and say, hey, it can't happen, fine and good. But say make I can't like raise my hopes high. They expect an open body. All my focus now everything there for Champions League. Because my airports do but at least that one will still wipe away our tears for the league. We will put hope. Then we enter semi-final. We still go maybe we'll jab up for semi-final. People no go too reason. So okay, we still try our best. Get semi-final and something we never do in the last 15 years. At least they're going to say, okay, we still try. It's not easy. But who says it cannot even happen? Yeah, so like a lot of things still dey on for the league. I know to put body carry. Even Gary Neville. This come as I want to talk about our chances for the league because okay, it is quite true that Arsenal are no longer in command for the league race. That one they understandable, but Arsenal are not out of the race yet. So one thing people need to understand is say you can finish second, and people will still applaud you. The thing is, have a good season, finish well. Try all your best to keep winning till the end of the season. Even if Man City win the league for your head by maybe these 2 points now or 1 point, people will still say you not try. You get, but as we don't lose against Villa now, we can't go Bayern and maybe Bayern can't play us. We can't play against Wolves. Wolves can't knock us like tomorrow no day. Like when they play, they go. They can't flog us. Nobody go they happy. Now they go they hear at house. But you don't drop points against Villa. Even Liverpool said drop points against Crystal Palace. At the end of the day, try to finish strongly. Get all those strong games, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester. You know the worst part? Do you know we can still play against all these Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United, and Chelsea and beat them? The possibility is there. But all these small teams, now their issue they did. I don't forget the point we talk that and say Arsenal are not worried about the big teams. Now those small one where you feel say Arsenal supposed to win, now that one they will come lose guard, they will come go drop on there. But you see those ones where they feel say Arsenal go lose. That one they will come surprise you. You said they will come dey surprise you. How did this happen? So now part of the issues. Now people like David Seaman, instead come outside, Baba dey para gan. Baba go dey talk say almost say Zinchenko dey responsible for the bad thing we will do against this Aston Villa side. Says Zinchenko was putting everybody on edge. He was giving the ball away in really important position. Nothing wey David Seaman no talk about Zinchenko. Like he really para. Say because this midfield wey dey say make this guy dey enter, e no really dey favour us. Say no dey favour us. That in your own space, if you don't enter midfield and if you don't throw a ball, that place people they exploit that. For the first leg, Leon Bailey. Now Zinchenko still play that first leg. Leon Bailey show and Pepe for that first leg. So I was even expecting Leon Bailey to start. I was surprised. Saying now Ole Watkins and Musa they keep that Leon Bailey for the bench. Pick come second half, come show us Shaggy. And the guy really came and gave us Shaggy Pro Max. They funny, but it's still funny somehow, but it is what it is. At the same time, Seaman never stopped there, so he can still continue. He can just say, if we get the right results against Bayern, say the rest of the game, so we'll go play for the season. Like we'll get some kind ginger, some kind of momentum will come back. If we beat Bayern, we'll get like a breath of fresh air into Arsenal if we enter the semi-final. But if we lose against Bayern, then momentum, ginger, whatever you want to call it, everything will go down. And the next match we'll be playing is not a good fixture, now a tricky fixture. According to David Seaman, we'll be traveling to the Molineux Stadium to go and play against a resurgent Wolves side. We know say Wolves at home, they are a different team. They play very well. Is it Chan you want to talk about? Is it Pedro Neto? I don't know that one after going to recover from the injury. Like they get good, decent players. Maybe say for home, there'll be different animal. So depending on the results at Bayern, then we'll decide the type of season we will get. Like the remainder of the games. Then we'll decide how those games will go. So we must make sure we put a good showing. I like the fact that Declan Rice, they come outside, they talk tough, say we need to channel our frustrations to Bayern Munich. I like the fact that yes, I just want to assume that is what they are saying in the dressing room. Not be easy. Check will come outside and say every game is a final. Every game is a final. Look at Aston Villa game. Now so now lose the final, and every game is a final. Sometimes all these things I just talk is cheap. You need to show working. Don't be church all the time. Show working when you're on the field of play. Show your working. Make they see. You guys go play safe, even if you lose, like Liverpool now, you guys go play. Even if you lose, people don't go still reason that. But we played like we capitulated like a pack of cards in that second half. That's why people vex. This will play very well at the same time we lose. You will see think I'm too much, but it is what it is. Yeah. Now Rio Ferdinand, on the other hand, call to talk about the Bayern Munich match versus Arsenal. So Baba Conde of the opinion say, "Moku no lie, say Bayern Munich are the favorites." Before this time, before the first leg, Arsenal were actually the favorites. A lot of pundits actually supported Arsenal to actually qualify. But based on the way things don't turn out now, the run of events, now Bayern Munich are the favorites. And when you reason the fact that they go the Allianz Arena, go play the second time, Bayern Munich fans will be very, very hostile. Because for the first leg, they don't let them enter the Emirates Stadium. So they would, in fact, the 7 people who managed to enter the Emirates Stadium, Arteta and Arsenal, then they pursue them come outside. So they will be very, very angry. And when you look at it in terms of historical data, in terms of pedigree in the Champions League, Bayern Munich don't win the Champions League 6 times. In fact, the last time they won it was around 2020. So Arsenal never win and won. So all this history, it they go a long way to show who gets the drive, who gets the hunger. And when you look the fact, say Bayern Munich don't lose the season to Bayer Leverkusen, they'll be hungrier to actually play this match and win. That is why people like Rio Ferdinand call it. So when you look at all the indices for this match, you know, they're out of place for somebody to say Bayern Munich are going to qualify at the expense of Arsenal. The only saving grace and the place we hold solace is the fact that Bayern get some injury problems to their key players. We go really give us small drive. But we self will get injury problem. I believe that today self, I thought I'm supposed to do press conference. I think so. So Moko even know what thing they happen to Odegaard. because Odegaard's injury, I don't even know whether I don't go yesterday. But I go see, I did not see anything online. Because normally before Champions League, we're supposed to do press conference where they tell us the status quo, state of events, how everything they go. So we said we get our injury with Odegaard. Remember, Odegaard was taken off in the Aston Villa game and they asked Arteta, say, Baba, what is up? Because people were angry. So I go come Odegaard, the shining light will get. Baba said Odegaard was feeling something. So we never really get clarity. There's something when they feel. Shey that something will really affect the match against Bayern? So that is the number one question. Then when you look at Bayern own, they get their own injuries. Although the only guarantee, only sure people go miss. Alfonso Davies is not there, Serge Gnabry is not there, Kingsley Coman is not there. Those ones guaranteed. But Leroy Sané and Manuel Neuer, those ones na doubts them be. We never really know whether they go dey or they no go dey. So we never really know that till we see the lineup. So I believe like what David Seaman they talk, I actually subscribe to his line of thoughts. That if Arsenal win this Bayern match, we'll get a breath of fresh air into our season. Then we'll continue to fire the goal. Then at the end of the day, everybody go to hope say maybe Man City if he actually drop points. Who knows? Because nobody believes that Arsenal and Liverpool will drop points on the same day. Like dropping point at home. Like who would have thought of that? But it is what it is. That's football for you. All right, so the biggest news of the day, I mean, the fact that Darren Bent, in his advisory capacity at TalkSport, Baba on the advice, Mikel Arteta them say, see, if na me be you, I go happily go pay 80 to 100 million pounds for Alexander Isak of Newcastle because the boy they beat, the boy they for him peak, and this guy they play like Thierry Henry, they finish like Thierry Henry. What he define when you no get? He's lanky, he has height, he can knock the ball, he can run, he has space, he can dribble, he can pass. Like what do you define when you no get? So for that reason, and for the fact say Newcastle gets this financial fair play wahala. So then if you carry 80 million, 100 million, go slap for their front, they will happily give you the player. So I don't know whether I'm not subscribed to the line of thought of Darren Bent. Keeping in fact, say this player whether they talk about gets injury record, they go injury easily. So I don't know. And the guy itself can play on the wings. Don't forget. He can play on the wings. He can play number 9. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section because Bent is saying if there's any striker Arsenal should be signing in the market, it should be Darren Bent. Forgetting that we have Victor Gyökeres, forgetting that there's Benjamin Sesko, forgetting that there's Vlahovic, forgetting that there's Ivan Toney. Like the list goes on and on and on. So at the end of the day, now the Arteta will decide how things will go. Arsenal gets maybe that kind of 10 games to go. All things being equal, assuming we'll qualify for semi-final and Champions League final. Like 10 games to go. With 10 games, season on end. Transfer window don't open. We'll know where we stand. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's like come your way in the evening. As usual, thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day. And get out, guys. Bye.